to this. You're going to have to mute your screen, Missy. She's right here. Either that or I'll close my door. I'll close the door.
I didn't know you had a new office there, Jennifer.
I don't. I'm in the
Oh, I thought you were talking to Bianca. My bad.
I am talking to Bianca.
Oh,
She's right there.
you're in the, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Cool.
Yes. Okay. All right, here we go. Not super exciting. We're seeing a flattening, a leveling off. So let's just take a look here. We've got 1,645 total active listings. That's one below what we had last week. What we're seeing here though too is these pendings. So new listings was up just a smidge. So this is gobbling up a little bit of the inventory, about 100 listings gobbling up the existing inventory. So people are probably going for things that have been sitting for a little while, because we're seeing, just an increase here and a flattening here. 248 new listings, just a smidge up from last week. 344. So again, almost 80 plus over last week of new pendings. Total closing. So we're seeing things close that were probably going under contract the beginning of June, 218 closings there. Interestingly enough, just a little bit smidge lower on average days on market, but we're still hovering around the 30, 35 mark there. Not a ton of properties in the millions, actually. So we're seeing this number go down here, as we've seen over the last few weeks, that inching down at 313,047 is the average price. Total number of reductions, that's not surprising at all. If something got listed at the beginning of June or here in July and they haven't sold yet, 10 days is the magic number for me. If you don't have an offer, we're going to look at a reduction. But this one's interesting. We're back up over 100%. So that's telling us we're still seeing multiple offers. It's either one of a couple of things. Either multiple offers, or we're seeing things go above list with a seller assist to compensate for that going above list. Does that make sense to everybody? And, but in any case, you can share this data with your clients that we are seeing still things sell above asking on average in Allegheny County, single family. Number of expireds is down. That's going to probably go up a little bit as we're getting into August and September. Although, again, y'all, look, we have seen this flattening. So here we go, the 1645 here. We're getting close to the August 1st anniversary of when I started tracking. We had 1,904. So we're still well below, well below what we had last year. Getting a little wonky there. So number of expireds, 53. We have a few extra folks. I did see some welcome new brokers this last week, some alerts in the MLS. It's got a few extra brokers, probably some appraisers, inspectors, and agents there. And I'm seeing a difference in the Holland mortgage number. It's down to 7.5. I just closed one. I think she was at like 6.3. She had a 760 credit score. So there's still some availability in the sixes for folks with really nice credit and purchasing down points. So does anybody have any questions here? I always do like looking at the graphs. We've been seeing this little uptick here, but it's actually going to be flattening out as we get, a wider view. But average days on market, just still going down, down, down. Things are getting gobbled up because, people still have to buy, even if there's garbage on the market. Anybody else have any things that they've noticed? I'm still noticing a ton of stuff going back on market. So I think I said this last week, we just need to make sure that we're having realistic conversations with our sellers about, it's all monopoly money until it closes. Once you get an offer, you're going to need to be realistic about things that get uncovered and things that need to be addressed in inspections as well as appraisals. So cover your backside with your appraisal contingencies and I just got a $4,750 check for my client to reline a sewer. So thankfully that seller was agreeable to that. I want to say this too. I am oddly fascinated with sewer lines. I don't know how to explain it other than the relining process. I find fascinating. And one of my favorite plumbers now has this process where they can shoot, as long as the terracotta line isn't collapsed, they can shoot or press a liner to a certain area of the sewer line from a cleanout. As long as there's good access, they don't have to jackhammer up, and they're doing 2 5-foot liners. 2 different 5-foot liners. To me, that's magic. This could have been a $13,000 repair and it was $4,750 to do 2 5-foot liners. So Krupp Whitney is doing that. And so I highly recommend. They're going to do that for me on Thursday. So if they do an amazing job, I will report back to you next Monday. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. If you have any questions or anything to add, you know where to find me.
Thank you, Jennifer. Appreciate it.
Thanks, everybody. Have a good week.